Gonna get this shit started for the day. As you guys can see, back on Pokemans again. So, we've scoured the map again. There's a lot of different outbreaks we can go today. We don't need Oinkologne, we've already got that. So I reckon we're probably going to go start with Scyther. Scyther would be cool. I don't have a Scyther or a Sizzle yet. Or a Cleavor, actually, for that matter of fact, I don't think. I think you can still get Cleavor in here. We can. Yeah, I think to start with, we're just going to, we'll work on Scyther. I think that's probably going to be the best possible option. We might just try and do the little cheese sandwich thing there. One lot of tomatoes and 2 salties, just to try and get it done. Come on. I still forgot to move the game over, so it's going to be quite slow loading today, so please bear with that again. Alright. If I remember correctly, for Scyther, go you bastard. Gotta clear out some of these old hunts from yesterday because we didn't end up catching enough of them. Yeah, it's basically like its actual arm and leg pieces, like the little bits. They go to the red sort of colour and reddy pinky sort of colour instead of the really pale yellow that they are now. So that'd be what we're looking for. Come on. Thank you. So yeah, we'll just try and get this outbreak prepped, crack a bug sandwich, see how we go, and hope for the best, I guess. We can try and get a couple of these, we'll be set. Why is Cerulege only attacking 1 or 2? Any other day you'd attack fucking all of them. Just proving to be a pain in the ass today. Definitely think we go bug pipe sandwich, otherwise if we go flying we're going to end up with like bombardiers and stuff trying to spawn in. We don't want that. He's really slow with trying to KO these Scythers today. It's actually kind of annoying me. What are you doing? That way, you fucking pleb. My goodness. Alright, there's the first message of the Scyther outbreak. Took long enough. Now, during the week, I am going to work on trying to work out that tally again, so I have a running amount of how many I've got in the shiny decks from here. Like, I've got a website that Ant put me onto. It's the old PokédexTracker.com. But with that, with like the Kitakami and Blueberry decks and whatnot, it adds the Pokemon in that's also in the base game. I've then got to go through and mark them off to go, yes, I have X amount of Pokemon, which isn't too bad. But having to mark them off a second or third time if for whatever reason they're in both DLCs as well, it's kind of annoying. And you can't, from what I've noticed, or what I've gathered, you can't filter it to get rid of them. You're just kind of stuck with it. Stop running, Scyther, you coward. Alright, that's the second message. That's such a little Scyther. Again, it's like a little baby Scyther. It's so little. Oh, bugger off you. Right, one more for good measure. Okay, I had to come over and have a look. The way that the put it in his mouth, like the way that the shadow was acting on it, looked like that there was a potential shiny one there. Scyther, fuck off! Stop chasing me, you fucking pleb. Alright, let's save our game. Save. And then we want to pick next. So we want one lot of cherry tomatoes and 2 salty herba. Should be enough to get the job done. If it ever loads. One cherry tomato. 2 of them. Easy sandwich. Now hopefully that still works. Otherwise we're going to reset and try and make the shitty bug sandwich, which is 3 lots of the cherry tomatoes that do not balance very well. There we go. Still works awesome. Cool. Alright, now we hunt for the Scyther. We're doing tight ass strats again, so if we don't find it, then it's going to be the same as yesterday. We'll just reset the game and start searching again. Oh, that's yuck. Go away. We don't want spider ups. Disgusting. Like, honestly, truth be told, I can probably almost get away with running down to the Poke Center and back. Might almost be enough. I say almost because it also might not be, but it could be close. Yeah. Let's see. Why are we not getting any fucking Scyther spawns? There we go. It's just slow catching up, that's all. They'll look like the normal ones. Yeah, definitely no shiny amongst them. No shiny. No shinies there either. Okay. Back to the game to load all the Scythers back in again. It's probably almost going to be quicker just in and out of the bloody sandwich table, to be honest. But I suppose by the time that loads and then it loads out and then loads the Pokemon, it's probably not. Just ate a fucking biscuit, of course. We got our first shiny Scyther. Let's go. And that's terrible timing, that bloody shiny. We got the crit capture. Let's go. Da-da-da. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Oh, Evie, go away. You annoying little shite. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that Scyther was a lot more easily noticeable than what I first thought it was going to be truthful. Thought it was going to be a bit harder to see than that, and that stuck out like a sore thumb. So, we take that if they're going to be semi-easy to spot. It's shit time for me to fail one now because I wasn't paying attention. That suck. Made it look like an absolute pleb in like every clip ever known to man. No. And again, wait for more Scythers. There we go, there's one. I'm getting a lot of other spawn through here, which is kind of a little bit annoying. Like the Spirops and Tarantula. I mean, they're few and far between, but things like the Persian. The Persian has no place being here. We're in a bug-type sandwich, for God's sake. Like, why is there a Persian? Like, I genuinely don't understand. Again, more Tarantulas and Spirops. None of the Scythers are shiny though, so we'll run back into the town, reset the route, come back out and go again. See how we go. And now if we wait again. Alright. None of them, they all look like regular Scythers. Alright, turn back in. Oh, how have they still not fixed the hitboxes yet? Starch, thank you for the follows, very much appreciated. And I mean, you're welcome to like jump in and shiny hunt and stuff as well, but I'm not actually playing on the online mode at the moment. I genuinely don't often run the union circles and whatnot. I often just kind of like sit here and chill out. Found that things can be quite buggy in union circles. I've had that before as well, where I tried to run some co-op stuff with a friend of mine before she like left to the other side of the world. Tried to run some co-op shiny hunts and half the Pokemon weren't spawning. Couldn't see her half the time. Like, shit was all over the place. Not that buggy anymore. I've got an update. Yeah, I mean, look, I'd still rather wait until I'm not on stream to check it out to make sure it's going to be good, because if I go into it and it's shit and it's buggy, it's going to be a lot of time wasted trying to actually get it open just to find it's crap and then have to like close it back down again. Especially when this game, for whatever reason, I had it on my Switch And now for somehow or some reason it's on my SD card. So it's already slow enough to load as it is. What do we got? 20 minutes. Scythers, no Scythers. They all look like standard Scythers. No. That's a normal Scyther. They're both regular standard Scythers. Yeah, half of this shit here shouldn't be spawning. It's a fucking bug type sandwich, for God's sake. Why am I getting a heap of fairy type spawn? Like, I've got a bug type sandwich going. I'm right next to a bug type outbreak. Why the fuck is it spawning Pokemon that aren't bug type? So stupid. They're standards. Again, like, look at how many spawns I'm losing because there's like a fuck ton of Pokemon spawning behind me. It's a fucking outbreak right here, for God's sake. Why? Like, that's so ridiculous. Then when the game actually recognises, oh fuck, wait, hang on a minute. There's a bug type sandwich active, and there's an outbreak just here. It actually spawns a semi-reasonable amount of them. It's just so stupid. I mean, it's going to start spawning a heap of... It's going to do exactly what I asked it to do. And spawn a shitload of bug types. Cool. So they're both standard Scythers. Alright, back over, reset the encounters. Alright, all standard Scythers again. These Scythers are proving to be a pain in my ass. Off Scyther, don't run at me. Oh, you dick. Alright, how are we looking? They're all pretty standard Scythers too. Scyther Outbreak is going to be such a pain. No Scythers. God damn it. I don't know if we want to go through trying to hunt these things to get another 2 more of them, or if we just try and get at least 1 more, perhaps, if any, and then go from there. Oh, they're all still standard Scythers. All standard. They're standard. At least the rain's finally stopped. Run around lag free. Alright, Standard Scythers. Same again. Bunch of fairy types, because that makes fucking logical sense, Pokemon. Oh boy, these Scythers are going to be a real pain. We might actually check how long we've got left on this sandwich. We wait for them. Coming up to the 10-minute mark, so we've been at this for about 20 minutes since we've got the third message. We got one shiny Scyther already, which is... Look, it's better than none. It's better turnout than not having any of them, but... I mean, obviously also only having the one when we're going to need 3. This could be a long day of hunting. Come on. Come on. Types there, one standard Scyther up there, couple of standard Scythers there. It's just, I can't even work out where the best spot to stand for these Scythers are. Because like you get Spidops on either side, but if we're too close to the city we get things like Jigglypuff and Fidough and Pokemon like that spawning in, and then yeah, we go too close this side and we get a bunch of Spidops and Tarantulas and the other bugs that we don't want. Stupid Scyther, go away. There we go. Alright, we've got a bunch of Scyther spawning this time, which is handy. None of them are shinies though, which is not very handy. Alright, so at least we now know we've got to kind of try and stand somewhat in the middle of the Scyther, look up towards the tree, and we have some decent spawns. Somewhere like here-ish, and then just kind of stand here and look towards the tree. And we'll see if we can replicate like a reasonable enough spawn again like we did last time. Tarantulas and other spawns. We found a tarantula. You know what? We'll catch it. We can add that to the bunch that's going to be traded out. There we go. I mean, it's a second shiny for our sandwich. Not one that we want, but... I mean, I guess there's still another shiny. Like I said, it's one we add to the surprise trade box. Go away. That then goes out to the community. No Scythers. No shiny Scythers there anywhere. Oh, we've got just under 4 minutes left. Still no more Scythers. God damn it. Bunch of other Pokemon up here we don't need, that's fine. Back this way. Oh. have to be reasonably close to this sandwich being out. This will probably be the last lot of Scythers, I reckon, we spawn in on the sandwich. No luck, that's unfortunate. Andre over on YouTube. Hi there, mate. How you doing? Welcome on in. We've just caught us at the end of a sandwich. We went through and tried to find some Scythers. We only managed to pull one out. So, I mean, one's better than none, I guess. And we also managed to get a random tarantula while I was along the way. So I think what we might do, we might actually try and clear the outbreak now. As much as I would like to sit here and grab a second one to be able to get a Scyther, or even a third one to get a Cleavor, it's going to take so long, because it's like, that's not a great spot here to be farming Scyther. Because you go bug type, you end up with that exact situation of the Spidops and all the tarantulas. Then you go flying type, you have Bombardier that kind of hang around. So it's not an overly good spot for them. So we'll try and clear the outbreak out, see if we can't find just a random shiny along the way. And then we've got plenty more outbreaks to go and check today. Come on. Come on, go. There we go. Oh, Pokemon. It's pretty good fun. It's enjoyable to play. Alright, there we go. Smashed a few more of them. Definitely no shiny ones here at the moment. Alright. So definitely no Scythers there. That's unfortunate. But I mean, look, we take one. We come out of it ahead. Alright, so that one gone. We don't need to hunt Oink alone because we've already got that. Okay, do I want to go and hunt for a Frostlass? Is the question. Frostlass, I need a Houndstone. I do need another Murkrow, but I know they're a nighttime only encounter. We've got Slowpoke over here, that'd be so bad. I feel like I'm probably going to want to Masuda Slowpoke just because there's barely any change. Double check and make sure I don't have a Frostlass. Frostlass. Don't have a Frostlass yet. Okay. Cool, cool. So, in that case, we'll fly to here. Oh, God damn it, Ash. I mean, so many times I've hit the wrong button because like I've been playing a lot of Xbox lately, playing Skull and Bones. So many times I pressed the wrong button because they're back to front on the Switch controller compared to the Xbox one. Can I donate £2? Oh, you're right, mate. Don't stress. Keep your money for now. Go and donate it to someone else. I do appreciate it, but the best thing you can do is just be here for support. Just like, even if you go to do something around the house, just having the stream up, the channel up, just in the background. Best thing you can do. It doesn't cost you a dime. Doesn't cost you anything. What was I doing? I was going for Frost Slice. Sitting here looking at it, just like, where do I have to go? Hadn't actually marked it yet. Go for a squeeze. Come on. Alright, there we go. We got over here to where the Frost Slice is supposed to be, or somewhere around this general vicinity. Yes, there we are. Now this could also take a while. Up here in the snow, the Let's Go mode, this automatic mode, doesn't really work real good. As you can see, he chases me instead of the fucking Pokemon. Go, hit that one. Thank you. Oh my god, don't be a pain in my ass. Just go down there and do as you're told. Now, I'm pretty sure for Frostlass, it's middle band piece. I'm pretty sure that's the one that changes a little bit. Hit him. There we go. We're getting a lot of spawn up here that's not the Frostlass. Oh my fucking god. Go! I'm getting spawns there, and there, and there. Everything but the bloody Frostlass. Makes it really hard to farm an outbreak when the bloody outbreak mons don't spawn. There we go, now we're getting a heap of them. That'd be typical too, because I left down here, now they're all decided to spawn again. Right, come on. No, fuck off. Thank you. Alright, that's the first stage of the outbreak going down. Progress. We'll fight this one. You see a bunch of mons that aren't involved in the outbreak. I don't even know what sandwich type's going to be best here. Like, I really don't. Well, I'm going to have to be the ghost type, right? So, I mean, naturally, if I decided to go down the ice route, it doesn't really help me. But if I go down the ghost, I mean, ghost gets rid of Bronzong, gets rid of Glalie. Oh my fucking god, just run down there, you peasant. Fuck me, this Let's Go mode is so broken. Run at it, it's not shiny, cunt. Thank you. Fucking hell. Anyway, as I was saying, all these other mons that are around here, like the Glalie and Bronzongs and whatever else, if I go down the line of making the ghost type sandwich, should eliminate all of them out of the equation. Or at least eliminate most of them. It should try and force spawn the ghost types first. Right. Go away! Is everything up here so aggressive? Jesus. Makes things like super annoying when you're trying to like outbreak farm and everything just wants to run at you and cave your head in. Alright, that's the second message. Yes, that's the way. Go and smash all the proselytes. Good job. Finally, Sarah Ledger's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright. And crack that open. Come on. Go fight them. They're right there. There's no excuse to run away from them. They've all got the orange band. It's like a pinky purpley sort of colour, I believe. For it's shiny. No. No. Alright, so... No, then the shiny, and obviously that there is not the shiny. Cool. Let's narrow it down here. Let's get off Koridon. We'll save the game. And we will look at making ourselves a sandwich. Ghost type. Just need red onions for that one. Nice, easy one. Just pray that I've got some red onions. I was looking at the table. Why has it tried to interact with Ceruledge? Game, why you do this? I think first of all we'll cucumbers and pickles and stuff stacked up over this side, and then we can just stack the onion up everywhere else. Just like that. Problem solved. Easiest sandwich you ever make. I lie, actually. I think the easiest sandwiches, or the easiest sandwiches to make, are the pepper ones, like the red and green, yellow peppers, because the pepper bits, they stack relatively well. And so you go 2 rows of, like, so you do a row of 4 peppers, do a second row on top, and then 1 pepper on the end. And then you go cucumber pickle, cucumber pickle, cucumber pickle. Alright. There's our sparkling ghost power that we want. Okay, we're going to get Ghastly and Horn to spawn up here too. Oh Jesus, hello. They were not supposed to be there. And none of them have all got the orange sash on them. Yeah. That's definitely none of them. Alright, so we'll go for a run. Fuck off, Orlucha. Pain in the ass. Leave me alone. Alright, still none there. Ghastly's behind us. We'll try and run up the hill a little bit. Dodge all the Frostlass, of course. We don't want to be KOing them just yet, because we don't want to go and smash the outbreak and end up wrecking it. They're all orange sash. Who was that? A bloody low kicks. Look at him. Fucking stubborn little shit. Any of these ones? No, they're all orange sash as well. So is that one. Still nothing. Can't see us getting very lucky on this one. After that initial burst, we had an initial burst yesterday at the beginning of stream. Our first 2 sandwiches net 6 total shinies. Since then, we've got Larvester after 2 whole sandwiches and a heap of setup yesterday. And then this morning we've got the 1 Scyther and the random Tarantula. And then, yeah, aside from that, that's pretty much been it at the minute. No. They're all the orange sash. Jesus Christ. So many random Pokemon up here. I understand, like, the Ghastly and the Haunter because I'm running a Ghost-type sandwich, so, like, I get them being here. But the random Go-Goat and Hawlucha and that every now and then really kind of throws me off. Has me very confused. Let a few more spawn in. Shit. I was hoping I could sneak through there, but apparently not. Come on, Frost Slash, just one of you shine for me. Alright. How was that? How was that for fucking perfection? Perfect timing. Just like, yeah, come on, just shine for me so like we can get this done and come around the corner, bang, shiny. That was incredible. No critical. God damn it. Oh, I thought I was going to catch anyway. I thought I got lucky. Oh, I am confused. No, no, no. Alright. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. Now we just got to try and catch it. And I guess from here, if we've still got enough time on the sandwich, maybe we head up to the Houndstone. See if we can't catch that while we're at it. There we go, there's the crit capture. Beautiful. Alright, another one ticked off the list. Oh, go away. God damn it. Oh my god, now we're in a loop. It's going to waste my time. Game, fuck off. Leave me alone. Alright, run. Alright. Alright. How much time do we actually have? Oh, we've still got 20 minutes. Heaps of time. I suppose now would be a great opportunity to have a look and see what the hell it actually looks like. Might help. Okay, very noticeable. It goes like a yellowy brownish sort of colour. It was like a very bad blonde. That's cool. That should be pretty fucking easy. Because we've got the sandwich too, we're obviously going to have the increased luck already while we're working our way through the outbreaks. And maybe if we're fortunate, we might be able to get an early shiny out of this. And then work out a plan of attack for something else, I guess. Oh, this thing's trying to creep up on me. Oh, right, there we go. So many Houndstone here at spawns, just nuts. That's the first message from the outbreak. Go fight this way. Thank you. Alright. Just continue clearing out this outbreak until we reach that third message, and then we'll just run in, run out. Try and respawn them while we've still got the sandwich active. Like I said, we've got 16, or just under 17 minutes to go at the moment. So, I mean, we've got plenty of time. Considering the fact, too, this has been a much quicker rotation for trying to hit some of these targets. Hitting these houndstones, getting through the numbers. It's been much, much quicker. Especially when Sarah Ledge can go off and do that because you get a big bunch of them all together. He's still out there punching on with them. Come back to me in a sec. There he goes. Not quite sure where the hell he was trying to go there. Go away. Why are these things so fucking aggressive? They've not been aggressive the whole time that I've been up here. And now they decide they want to be aggressive. Ass holes. Come on. Thank you. Alright, second message. Good, good. Hopefully, we can get fortunate enough to get another early shiny. Got 14.5 minutes left. Be nice if Sarah Ledge would lay off the crack pipe just for a little while. Just fucking runs off and does his own thing. It's really starting to annoy me. So they're all normal ones. So smash these couple here real quick. Come on. Don't just stand there looking around wondering what you got to do. There's plenty of them there. Don't be shy. Get stuck into them. Knock them around. Alright, go this way. Hit these ones instead. Thank you. I don't know if I've missed that third message yet or not, or if it's just not come up. Never mind, that answers the question. Go and KO just a couple more to be on the safe side. That ought to be enough. Alright, now we run around. And at least we know, looking at it, they're daytime spawns as well. So we can do these ones during the day. We're not having to stress going, oh, we're about to like lose them or they're all about to despawn. We don't have to deal with that. It's just like, yeah, no, cool. Run in, check them, run out. If we don't get them in the sandwich, you know, make another sandwich. I've just got to remember I've got to save when this sandwich is done because of that frost lash. We need to at least save that. They all look like standard. There they are, they're all standard ones, unfortunately. Alright, run back out. Turn around, run back in. No, leave me alone. Fucking bully. Shiny, not shiny, not shiny. Bugger. Alright, so you run away again, turn around and run back. Bunch of them up here. He's normal. No. Fuck ya. Oh. I'm gonna get stuck in a bloody loop now. You what? These things constantly like jumping at me trying to attack me. Right. There we go, we're out. Yeah, so these are all their normal types, unfortunately. Oh, god damn it. I don't reckon we're going to get overly lucky here, to be truthfully honest. I think we're going to get a little bit stitched up. At least for the first sandwich anyway. It just means we've got to make another one. Run a secondary sandwich. I mean, if that's the case, so be it. We've still got 9 minutes though, like we've got tons of time. It's all normal there. Do a quick look around the bramble grass that's out there, or brambling, whatever the hell it's called, little tumbleweed thing. Always forget what it's called. It's been so long since I played. Alright, for a run out, run back in. There are at least reasonably quick resets here too. So because of that, because we can obviously speed up how many Pokemon we can see with like every minute that goes by, hopefully we get lucky enough to proc that shiny while this first sandwich is still running. Because I don't think we've got any other ghost type outbreaks at the moment, so if we make a ghost type sandwich and then like we have to make a second ghost type sandwich and then catch this Houndstone within the first 5 or so minutes, then we've effectively got to waste the rest of the sandwich. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, run out, run back in, again. What do I run into? Oh, Greavard. You sneaky little bastard. Makes it hard too, is in certain bits of the sunlight, when the sun hits these guys, they kind of like a semi-resemble the colour their body goes to on their shiny version. I say semi-resemble because I still don't think it's quite like a perfect like one-to-one match, but it's pretty damn close. Definitely makes things a touch harder. Right now, it's not over the back's having a fit. He's not having a good time. Oh, fuck yeah. Just under 5 minutes. We can do this. We can find the shiny. Hopefully in the 5 minutes. You have to speed run a few encounters here though. There's no messing around. It's like get out, turn around, run back in. Right, they're normals. I mean, even if we get a, like one of those random little Greavards that pops up and is shiny, like, even if we get one of them, that's still a win, because then we can just evolve it into the Houndstone. Rude. About to go running through there, and he's cut straight across in front of me. Fucking asshole. Alright. No, buggier. Yeah, it's none of them. They've all still got their purple patch. Oh, I didn't even run into him. Stupid hitboxes in this stupid game. It really does make you wonder sometimes. Nothing there. Nothing. Alright, cool. On the move. So we got a minute 18, not good. It's looking like we are going to have to make a secondary sandwich to try and catch this houndstone. I have this weird feeling if that's the way that it ends up going, that we do have to make a second sandwich. I don't know why, I've got this weird feeling that we will make the sandwich, come out from it, and the first lot of Pokemon that spawn will have the shiny in it. It's just the way my luck goes. Now we'll do all of this, and yeah, that first wave of Pokemon will be the one that'll have the shiny. This new sandwich. Kind of hoping I would get lucky and like catch it like right here at the end. So there you go, sandwich is out, no shiny. Already know exactly what's going to happen. Alright, so let's get out here. It's off the Koraidon. We'll save because we got that Frostlass, so we still ended up with a shiny out of it. Actually, maybe before we do a picnic, we'll check the map. But I don't think there's going to be... I don't think there's going to be anywhere else where we're going to be able to go and farm for another ghost type. You know what, we'll just make the sandwich. From memory there wasn't. I think we have... It was Slowpoke. I think it was Slowpoke and it might have been Young Goose. I think. No, yuck. Give a pickle. Onion, onion, onion. Onion! No, not sour. Sweet and bitter. Do the same as what I did last time, get all the cucumber and pickle stacked at one end, and then all the onion at the other end. Oh. Super tired. Alright. Jump out from here. Did you look at that? I was wrong. No shiny immediately. There we go. Maybe it was worth making the second sandwich. Who knows? We'll soon find out, I suppose. Give it a little bit more time. It's just normally how my luck goes. I think it happened yesterday. The very first sandwich I made yesterday on stream. Come out of it and like within the first like 10 or 15 seconds with the shiny we were looking for. I mean, it was a good way to start, but yeah, it kind of took us just like sitting here like, well, what the hell do we do now? Just finished the outbreak with the sandwich. Still active, still with like 29 minutes left on the clock, and it's like, well, now what the f do we do? Oh, excuse me. There's the shiny. So it did end up happening the way I thought. We got it relatively early into the sandwich, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. We've at least come away with the shiny at the end of the day, which is what we wanted. And we get the crit capture. Nice. Cannot complain with that. Alright. That's Houndstone done. So I think now maybe what we do is we'll try and clear the outbreak. Because we don't need it anymore. So we may as well clear it while we're here, just in case we get a second one. We have no use for a second one except for sending it out to the community, but... Come on, please hit them. Thank you. Well, the outbreak's now definitely gone, so... with that out of the way, when the game decides to load... So Frost Slash, we've already caught that, so we don't need it. Nothing else in the snow. We've got Murkrow there that's a nighttime spawn. I really don't want to have to fight that. Murkrow's a pain in the ass. Because it's a nighttime spawn means we've got to wait until nighttime comes in to then set up the outbreak and then try and find the shiny before the daylight rolls back through. Now we do have a Slowpoke there, which is reasonable. And a Yungoos over there, which is also reasonable. So they're kind of our next two options, I feel like. We've got Oinkologne there that we don't need, because I've already got both Lechonk and Oinkologne. And then that's it. That's literally it for the outbreak. So, I don't know, do we try and risk the Slowpoke? Because I know that's a real shitter to find. Or do we go and try and find the Yungoos, because at least that's noticeable. I feel like I might try the Yungoos first. We'll see how we go over here. If I need to fill in a bit of time, then I'll try and fill in with a bit of Slowpoke or something. While this game's loading, I'm just going to reboot up my sport stuff again. Basketball's about to start. Want to be watching that game. The Tassie team's in at the grand finals. Oh, come on, game. Shit. I'm way too tired for this. This is terrible. Is that like... Is it actually like under the mountain, or where is it? Is the question. Because they're definitely not up the top here. That's inside the mountain, so I don't think we're going to be able to... Oh, actually, hang on, or is it? It might be. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to be doing that one then. We'll go and have a little peek at the Slowpoke and see what that's going to be like. If that looks like it's going to be pretty crappy, we might just reset the outbreaks and see what else we get. Come on, game. Come on. It's the worst part about having it on my SD card. Once I'm done with stream today, I'm going to have to move it back onto my actual Switch. Because this loading shit is ridiculous. So slow. Come on. Can't be this hard to load a new area. Come on. Thank you. Splash. I found one slowpoke. We're not doing that. Absolutely no way in hell are we doing that. Alright. What do we got? Got a ghastly outbreak there, but again, that's a night time. We don't need that. I mean, we do need one more of them. Maybe we go after them. Because what, Pormo. We need one more to finish off the line, because we just don't have the final stage. We've got Mareep. That could be a good one, so I've only got one of them. Still need Flappy and Ampharos. What else we got? Nothing else there. Oh, and then we got Fungus up here, which I need one more of them too. I feel like maybe this is where we go to start with them. We'll go and check that out. That's like a really early route outbreak too. Gonna be here, or is it going to be down? Where is it? Here, by the looks of it. Come on. Alright. First message from the outbreak. I was sitting here zoned out in my own little world, just smashing a heap of these little little lads. Now, I think what we might look at doing before we set up a sandwich for here, we might go and prep the Mareep as well. Because then we can just chuck an electric sandwich on. I'll make sure we've got the proper ingredients for an electric sandwich first. We'll go and set up an electric sandwich, then we should be sweet. That was our second message. Poor little Paul was trying to run away. It's just like, haha, no, 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 you don't. Poor little lad. This hopper kept pushing closer and closer and closer. You're about to die because you just couldn't help yourself. No. Alright, so that's the Pour Me Outbreak set. Let's go and prep for the Marine. Alright, Mareep. Come on. Thank you. Oh, get yourself comfortable. We could be here for a little while. Oh, look at all the bloody Mareep out here. I know that Mastiff just like roaming around in amongst all the Mareep, just like, yes, I am one of you. No, go away, Mastiff, you shit. So annoying. No. Keep smashing our way through here. Wait, alright. Gonna run straight into the little Mareep then. Alright. I need to try and focus on the game. I keep catching myself looking up at the basketball between Melbourne and Tassie. Come on, hit him. There we go. Alright, we've got 2 messages in on this Marie. We've got to try and do what we can to get this 3rd one done. And then we might even set up down here because we need 2 Mareep, so we're going to need more time on the Mareep than what we will on the Pormy. Because the Pormy we only need 1. So we'll get this outbreak set up, and then we'll set up with an electric sandwich if we can. And we should be sweet. Come on. We've got to nearly be there. We have to be reasonably close, surely. Alright, there we go. No, we want electric, which is yellow peppers. Okay, cucumber, pickle, and we want yellow peppers, wasn't it? Yes. No. Electric Savage. Oh. Hmm. I think what I might do, just because I'm lazy, it's probably going to be easier. Just go into the picnic and then come back out from the picnic. Oh, so tired. I'm way too tired for this. Oh, dearie me. Still not getting overly lucky with these. I should probably just run around. It's honestly, it's most likely just quicker. It's just lazy. David from YouTube, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? What are you hunting? At the moment, I'm hunting for Mareep. So we've got a Mareep outbreak, and we've also got a Pawmi outbreak as well. And yeah, we'll start with Mareep first. I have one from previously, from a previous shiny hunt attempt. And now we're just going to try and work on getting a second and a third. To see if we can get the full line, so we get the Flaffy and the Ampharos as well. I'm doing well. Very good. Very good to hear. We've had a pretty chill day so far, to be fair. We've ended up with 3 shinies, I think. 3 or 4. 4. So the Scyther, we initially went for Scyther. That proved to be difficult because of its location, so I kind of give up on it after the 1. We ended up with a Tarantula, like a random Tarantula as well during the Scyther outbreak. We then hunted Frostlass and Houndstone, and now we are here, hunting for 2 Mareep and a Pawmi if we can get them. Alright. Still no shiny Mareep yet. We're getting a lot of scattered encounters. Makes it hard to know what's got the boost from the outbreak and what doesn't. I mean, I know once we start to get on the outskirts of the outbreak like out here, it's probably not the outbreak odds anymore. But because this seems to be a relatively isolated area for Mareep, I figure if we do a big lap around the lot, there's a reasonable chance that we could maybe just find a random encounter one, instead of just having to constantly rely on the outbreak. Come on, fuck yeah. Yeah, the Mareeps are they're just around here everywhere. Makes it so easy. At least easy to reach the encounters. Whether or not we find the shiny, we're obviously at the mercy of the game and RNG for that, so we'll wait and see how we go on that aspect, but it's a reasonably isolated encounter up here. Actually a really good spot for Mareep, to be fair. Where in Australia are you from? I'm from down in Tassie. Tiny, tiny little island down the bottom. Decided to drift off on our own. It's, I mean, it's not too bad down here. It's nice and quiet. Like, things are a bit slower paced down here than the rest of Australia, like Melbourne or Sydney, Queensland, for example. But on the flip side of that, we have like ridiculous weather patterns and it's fucking terrible. Like, some of them are just, you have all the seasons in one day. You wake up, it'll be pouring with rain. By lunchtime, it's like stupidly hot. Pouring with rain again in the afternoon. And then it gets like really muggy and humid. You get a bit of thunderstorm and stuff. Like, you get all sorts of seasons in one day. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it's one of the trade-offs of living down here where it's a little bit quieter. Oh. And then it hails, right? Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Actually, you get much snow or hail in Australia. Us, but like in particular down here in Tassie, not so much snow. We do sometimes get a bit of hail, like during winter and whatnot. We do get quite a bit. Nothing that's like drastic though. They're normally only like tiny little pieces. They're not enough to damage your car or break a window or anything like that. We don't get any of the hailstones from what I have seen, like the massive like golf ball size ones. But some parts of the country around Australia do get like the massive bits of hail. A good chunk of the states and stuff around Australia also get snow. Like we get a lot down here in Tassie, just not where I am. We're a little bit too close to sea level, so it kind of never really settles for us. And if it does settle, it lasts like 10 minutes before it melts. But yeah, Tassie gets like a good bit of snow up through the Midlands, up like where it's away from the sea level a bit more. And yeah, the hails just can be pretty bad across the rest of Australia. There's a gimme on a rock nearby. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over like behind one of these rocks over here somewhere. I've seen it a few times. I actually do need to get a few more of those gimme ghoul coins because I've got the normal gimme ghoul and the normal gold dango. But when they had the event, oh god, I don't know how long ago it was now. They had an event where I think it was gimme ghoul raids, and you had a chance to get a shiny. I was farming raids like crazy. I was in a Discord group. It's just a shitload of us that were farming raids. Managed to get enough. Managed to get enough raids done that I was fortunate enough to find 2 shinies. So I've actually got 1 of each. So I do need some more of the gimme ghoul coins. I've just got to go and beat some of the other yeah, I've got to go and get a few more of the coins. Go and catch or defeat a few more of the chests, get some coins out of it. Because I think they respawn the chest fallen gimme ghouls. I'm pretty sure they respawn. So gimme ghoul cannot be shiny outside of events. Yeah, correct. So gimme ghoul was one of the handful of Pokemon that was shiny locked, along with the legendary quartet, the ruined ones, the ones we had to pull the stakes. They were shiny locked, and the 2 main legends like Koraidon, Miraidon were shiny locked as well from the base game. So yeah, the only way to get gimme ghoul and gold dango shiny, which legitimately don't look any different. It is the worst shiny in the existence of Pokemon. Like it's really, really bad. But yes, the only way to get them was from they had a particular event, like a raid event, with them in there. Where'd we go? We're about halfway through the sandwich so far, and still not got a shiny Mareep yet. That sounds messed up. It really is. Like it sucks for people that either wasn't playing the game or like didn't have it at that time, or may have been busy at the time the events were being held. Because effectively, anyone now that has missed those events can't find them shiny at this stage. There is every chance that they may change it. They may unshiny lock them at some point. But as it stands at the moment, they are still shiny locked. As far as I'm aware, they're still shiny locked. And then yeah, the chance that the chest, I think it's a chance every day. It's only a low chance, but like there's a certain percentage chance every. I think it's every actual day that that they can respawn. But since I was filling out the Pokedex many moons ago, I've not gone through to farm them, so I'm hoping most of them should be back. enough that I can go through and smack a few of them around, build up a few coins, and then be able to evolve my shiny Gimmigal. Have you played Legends of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? No. There were games that I was going to look at getting, though, because they actually look like they're fun. So, growing up, I've never really played much of Zelda. And even like as an adult, I've not played a great deal of Zelda. But they look like they're pretty decent, pretty solid games. I was going to look at buying them a little while back when I was streaming a lot more. But then, like, had a few things happen with work, ended up with a new job. Kind of, like, lost the drive and motivation that I had for stream because I didn't have that time anymore. Like, so previously, around the time I was looking at buying them, I was only working part-time. So I had, like, 2 days a week or something that I worked, and most of that was weekends, little night shifts, like 6 hours at a time. So I could afford to sit here and stream for 6 or 7 hours a day, like most days. And it was like, yeah, like at the time they were still pretty popular. I thought, you know what, I might be able to buy them, check them out, because they look like fun. Could do them on stream for shits and giggles, because why not? And then, yeah, ended up with full-time work. It's Monday to Friday. The weekends ended up trying to, like, get all the stuff done I would have done otherwise during the week, like keep on top of the housework and, like, clothes washing and all that sort of stuff to try to, like, tidy up the yard and spend time with the family and all that sort of stuff. All of that kind of got crammed into the 2 days I got on the weekend, which then obviously made streaming difficult. And then had a week or two where I had to, like, give it a miss settling into the new job, and then I just, like, completely fell out of the routine and the rhythm of it. And it was quite a shame because I was at a good spot with my streaming stuff too, and I just kind of walked away from it for a bit. But yeah, I will at some point look at getting them. Because, yeah, they do look like they'd be fun. I think they're really good games to beat. However, I would not complete them unless you want yourself to suffer. You mean, like, try and 100% them? Like, get all the collectibles and complete all the missions and side activities and stuff? Or is it just because it's, like, really tedious and some of it's difficult? Or does the game, like, shit the bed or something when you try and, like, fully complete it? All right, that was close. God damn it, Marie. Why you play hardball? Got 8.5 minutes. Yes, 100% is tedious because of one thing, Korok seeds. In Breath of the Wild, there are 900? Oh my lord. And Tears of the Kingdom, there's 1,000. Oh my god, and the reward is just a troll. Well, look, credit to the developers for being game enough to look at putting a troll in for completing that sort of thing. Like, that does sound quite tedious. Sounds like it's a hell of a grind for collectibles. Could be fun, but yeah, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. So I think the worst part too is like when it comes to the games on the Switch, and it's going to sound really dumb, but the Switch needs some form of like achievement or trophy sort of system. So like, you obviously got trophies on PlayStation, you've got the achievements on Xbox, you got like Steam achievements and Epic achievements and stuff as well on their launches and that on PC. So I feel like Nintendo needs something similar. Because like when I play games on the Switch, like Pokemon for example, I've got like Mario Kart, I think I've got like Wii Sports and a few other Pokemon games and whatnot. I don't feel the drive to have to go through on 100% of them and do absolutely everything because there's nothing really to gain from it. Like, if that makes sense. Like when I'm playing games, if I'm playing game to 100% and I'm playing it to get all the achievements to like, for me to be able to see it and go like, I've actually done something. Like I do it on Switch, I load the game up and there's just nothing. There's obviously no achievements, no rewards, no, hey, congratulations, you've like got no life because you've 100% of this game, go outside and get some sun. Like there's nothing, you don't get anything, you just load the game up and just plays on like normal. So like, where is my achievement? Where is my celebration that I have actually done this? So yeah, I feel like it could be nice, but like I kind of understand too that they don't want to be, I suppose they don't really want to be like following everybody else's lead in the sense of basically every other game platform has achievements, but I mean, I think it would be nice, especially for situations like that when there's quite a hefty chunk of collectibles. I feel like it'd be nice. Thankfully, there's one item in both games to let you know, and one of them is nearby in the audio-visual queue. And Breath of the Wild, the item part of paid DLC. Yeah, right. So it sounds like Breath of the Wild went to a pay-to-win concept. Not literally, but that mentality of like, oh, if you want to know where they are, you've got to pay for it. Why is it I keep getting an advert for manscaping items? I don't know. You tell me. Why do you keep getting Manscaped ads, Dinky? Why? To be fair, I'm pretty sure that advertising is like everywhere. I see it like every second or third ad on YouTube too. It's shocking. It's all over the place. Oh dear me, this Mareep is playing hardball. We have under 5 minutes to go and we've not found a single one yet. Not very targeted, are they? No, well, I mean, apparently not. If yeah, if you're getting items for manscaping, they're not targeting very well. It's just like, you know what, just send it out back whoever. No, it seemed more like we messed up and people are angry, so let's give them some relief. Yeah, but I mean, if you've got to pay for the DLC and then get the item in like that DLC you've got to pay for, like, that just feels like a bit of a cash grab. Like that's a bit rough. I found my Mareeps during an outbreak just outside one of the towns. Well, I have an outbreak for them, but this area, when using an electric sandwich, this area, like this whole massive plain, is basically isolated Mareep. Like on the very outskirts and the very pointy ends, you might encounter something else. But like this whole upper level is just Mareep. So I've been running the whole lot rather than trying to stick here to the outbreak ones. I've just ran the whole lot, and it's just like if I find one, I find one. If I don't, I don't. Either way, we're playing the tight ass where if we don't find one, we're resetting to save sandwich items because I'm getting a bit low on everything. So I definitely don't want to be throwing the items around all willy-nilly. Like, yeah, that'll be fine, because it won't be fine. I'll go to make a sandwich one day and have no bloody herbs left and have to farm again. I've used a sandwich about twice because of the herb reason. Yeah, I mean, I try and save beforehand. So like I'll save before I make the sandwich, make it, and wait and see. If I find a shiny, cool. We save the game once the sandwich is done, and we're good. And if I don't, which is what it's looking like going to happen here, because I've only got 2.5 minutes, if we don't find the shiny, then we reset, because then we save the sandwich ingredients and we just continue to search again. And I mean, like, it's not the herber that I'm worried about, because I've got like enough herbers for now. Kind of enough. Like, I don't want to have to go out and farm a heap of them, especially if I have an unlucky streak, because I'm due for an unlucky streak. Like, I got pretty lucky early yesterday in stream. I've been, I won't say I haven't been quite as lucky this stream, but, I mean, we've got 4 shinies for the day already. So, you know, if I get the 2 Mareep and the 1 Cormy that I need, take me up to a total of 7, and I'm pretty good, but... so we'll say this, the maps of both games are massive, and one of the games takes forever to get from one spot to another. However, it's the good kind of exploring where there's stuff available. I mean, that's a good point to make too, that like the map size for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdoms are supposed to be quite reasonably large for what they are. But yeah, as long as you got some form of like filler content, something to do along the way, then it's perfectly fine, because it's not that boring walk from point A to point B and don't do anything else sort of situation. Kind of, you get like you end up with a lot of that in like the big RPGs and stuff. Things like Skyrim, for example, there was a lot of just go from point A to point B and do bugger all else in the meantime, and you'll be running for like 15-20 minutes, half an hour, whatever, like massive journey across the map with nothing to do. So at least if there's something to do in the middle of it, then we're all good. 6 star for herbs, I believe so. I can't remember if you can get them from... I don't think you can get them from 5s, but I could be wrong. But I feel like if we could get them from 5s, then 6s wouldn't need to exist. So yeah, I think it's 6 stars for herbs. And obviously you want something that's a favourable matchup for you as well. Alright, well... Sandwich is done. And no luck with the Mareep. So, now we close because we reset. Now we wait for it to load back up again. Oh, geez. Tassies get their cheeks clapped in basketball at the moment. First game of the championship, and we are coming in at halftime. We're down 12 points already. So I don't think we're going to be winning the first game. I mean, like, things can change really quick, and it takes Melbourne to miss a couple of shots, Tassie to make a couple, and we're right back into it. But, I mean, Melbourne's been the best team all year. Comfortably the best team. I mean, like, I think they finished the year like 3 wins on top or something. Are you interested in Pokemon ZA? I'm hesitant to make the purchase because I heard the whole game takes place in one city. So Lumio City itself from the original games was pretty decent size. But if they're going to look at making the whole game in the one city, it's going to be a reasonably sized city map. Because, yeah, I think they're... I don't really know how they're going to make it work with the Pokemon, though. Like, how they're going to have a full Pokedex in the same... like, the same area as what I'm assuming is going to be trying to build the city. Like, it's really strange. I don't quite know exactly how they're going to do it, but I feel like it's going to be a reasonable sized city. Because it was in the original games. It took a fair bit to actually get through. And that's when everything was shrunk down. You couldn't explore everything. So, I mean, I'm going to buy it because, I mean, it's Pokemon. It's something else I can shiny hunt in. So, 110% I'll be buying it to play it. Sweet and bitter. You can make a sandwich IRL in the time it takes this game to load. You really can, because mine's on my SD card for whatever reason. I had it on my Switch. I don't know how it's ended up on my SD card, not my Switch, but because it's on the SD, it's what's making it take so long to load. I just got to remember that once I'm done on stream today, to go into the settings and spend the 40-odd minutes moving it over to the actual Switch. So then it runs at normal speed. So then next time when I stream, I can actually load in and out of these things relatively quick. Lumios, I think, is one of the largest cities. It is. I think Lumios is the biggest city from Gen 6, from X and Y. Like, Lumios is comfortably the biggest city. I'm going to wait for more info before I commit. Look, that's fair. It's that's one of those things. It's each to their own. Like, obviously, I'm going to put in my pre-order for it. I'm going to let it get close to the day, but I am going to pre-order it, regardless of what it says, because, I mean, if they do it well, I like Legends Arceus. So if it's going to follow something similar along those lines, where we're helping to rebuild Lumios, or like we're upgrading it, or it's going futuristic or something like that, then, I mean, it's going to be great. And if not, as long as it follows the general gameplay mechanics or similar that Legends Arceus did, I'll be in for it, because I quite enjoyed that game. So, you know, it's like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other for me. I mean, if you can enter every building in the city, then maybe that is big enough. And I mean, actually entering the buildings is like opening a menu, like it is in this game. Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, if you played much of Legends Arceus, there were some of the buildings that you couldn't really go into, or you just meet people at the door for like the stores and stuff. But there was a good chunk of the buildings where you could physically walk in, roam around their house, or like the main buildings that had, like, they were huge buildings, they had rooms everywhere. Like, there was a lot you could explore in doing that. So if they follow suit in the way that Legends Arceus was, then it should be okay. I'm deep into playing Arc at the moment anyways. I mean, look, this is true, but you've got plenty of time, because I don't think it was due to release till 2025, so they're probably going to do like a Gen release like it was for Arceus. But I am mildly surprised we didn't get black and white remakes, though. Like, I am slightly tilted that we didn't get them. It is only slightly, like, I would have liked to have gone back to black and white because that was such a fun game. Like, I remember the actual games had like a hard mode or a challenge mode or something on there, which I think made the game tougher. Like, there's no other Pokemon game that's had that outside of it being a ROM on a computer with some form of randomizer or something. Excuse me. Will you ever fix your character's mandatory DLC hairstyle? I will fix it eventually. I just generally look at it and just go like, the way that the character looks doesn't affect how I play. So it's like, I'll get to it when I get to it, and I've just never gotten to it. Because I always feel I go to load up, do something, look at the character, like, oh, that's right, that looks like shit. It's like, I'll fix that later. And then later just never comes. I do it all the time. All the time. I think I still have the DLC hairstyle too, to be honest. Look, pretty sure I did exactly the same thing in Sword and Shield. When you had to, like when you went to the Crown Tundra and whatever else, and they like changed your clothes or changed your hairstyle, I'm pretty sure mine's still exactly the same there. Wasn't the challenge mode only for one game and the other had easy mode instead? I can't remember, to be honest. The one I had challenge mode. I think I may have had... Oh, which one did I have? I feel like I may have had white, because that was the one with Zekrom. I remember wondering why they were back to front. Why didn't Zekrom go for the black version and Reshiram go for white version? I'm pretty sure they were back to front. So I had whichever one the one that Zekrom was in was, because I like Zekrom. I thought it was cool. But yeah, I can't remember. Damn, but I'm going to look it up. Don't forget there was black and white too as well, so maybe 2 had the challenges. You know, I feel like it was 2 that had the challenges because they were the remastered versions. They were like the more refined versions of black and white. So I think it may have been them that had challenges. I can't remember. All I remember, it was a cool feature for a Pokemon game, and I don't think it's been in any game since. I used to have the first one, sold them, and then I can only get hold of the 2s when I want to rebuy them. Oh, they'd be around somewhere, but like they are stupid expensive these days. Alright, get on the jog again. This Mareep is really starting to humble me. I thought, yeah, we'd have at least 1 by now. I mean, we're like 6.5, nearly 7 minutes into our second sandwich. Oh. Excuse me. I'm well overdue for my afternoon coffee. I think I'm gonna have to go and make one soon. Oh, yeah, it's nearly 5 o'clock. Where's the time gone? Bloody hell. I'm going back to work tomorrow. God damn it. Hope you find that shiny. Oh, honestly, Lemon, so do I. I hope I find it too. We're in a little bit of a dry spell at the minute. We've already had to reset once because the first sandwich brought up a big deal of not much. So... had one reset, so about 40 or so, or we're coming up to about the 40-minute mark for hunting for Marie. I keep wanting to buy more TCG as well, but I'm still kind of being strong. Okay, so speaking of TCG, I was actually looking at it the other day at EB Games. They've had a really good sale on a new set that's coming out, and I was almost considering buying a carton of them, which is 6 booster boxes. It sounds ridiculous, but they had the carton for like 1,340 Australian dollars. Worked out to be... They also had the individual booster boxes at 228 Australian dollars a piece, when their recommended retail price is like just shy of 300. So I was going to maybe consider buying a couple of cartons or something, have one to open and try and sell the rest to like level the balance back out, the bank balance. Or just buy a carton, just the one carton, and open them, because that'd be cool. Get a reasonable chunk of the set when you've got 6 booster boxes to open. Hey, Pokemon White 2 Easy Mode was unlocked if you defeat the champion, and Pokemon Black 2 Challenge Mode's unlocked at the end too. Who wants to play the easy? Yeah, we'll see. That's so strange. Like that, one has easy mode and one has challenge mode. Like I don't understand. I mean, I suppose it's write it down to version difference if you want, you know, like they do with the Pokemon. Yeah, version exclusives. So maybe the easy and challenge modes are just a version exclusive mode. You know, that was still right in the midst of everything back then with Black and White. It was, you can only get this Pokemon on this version and this one on that one and all that. Like, so I mean, they still kind of do it now, obviously, but it's not quite as heavily publicized of your version exclusives like it was before. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird that one's easy, one's challenge. The challenge mode, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a sucker for punishment, but I enjoy the challenges. Like things like the Pokemon Nuzlocke, right? They're obviously there's no set rules or anything in place. Like it's a matter of keeping yourself honest effectively to the rules. Like it's not where the game's actually set up like that. But I enjoy playing games that have some form of challenge with them like that. Pokemon, obviously, you got your Nuzlocks, you randomize the Nuzlocke if you really, really want to throw a spanner in the works and whatnot. And obviously there's many other games I've tried playing on harder modes as well. And they're just kind of, it makes the progression a lot slower, makes it like a lot more real, like you gotta put a lot more hours into it to get better, which is, I mean, it's kind of fun. It's slow, but it's fun. Ash, I made a mistake. I looked. Of course you did. Of course you did. What did you go and do that for? That was a silly idea. I hate version exclusivity. Yeah, I feel like they took a big step forward with Legends Arceus when every Pokemon in that dex, obviously because it was a standalone version, but every Pokemon on that dex was catchable in that game. Like, you didn't need to have a second copy of the game, you didn't have to have this, you didn't have to have that. Like, instead of being able to, like, trade with other random people, like, they just had items. You give your Pokemon an item in-game and it's done. Like, you use the item like a Thunderstone. Like, I feel like that should be the way forward. You shouldn't have to do, like, these trade things now. If you have Pokemon that evolve by trade, I don't know, put a bloody link cable into the game. Make you have to go and buy and use a link cable. They evolve by King's Rock, let you use the King's Rock rather than have to, oh, here, hold this and then send him over. Like, it's so dumb. And as you said, like the exclusive stuff between versions, it is literally just a cash grab, because if you want it, you've either got to have a friend that's got the other game, which some people probably don't. They might be the only person they know that plays Pokemon, or you've got to go and buy both games. And so they end up getting AAA prices for a very not AAA title. Idea, randomize the Nuzlocke that also randomizes the trainer AI to be either easy, normal, or challenge. If I could figure out a way to do that, it's easy enough to like randomize all the Pokemon and their movesets and abilities and base stat totals and everything. Like, you literally randomize everything. That's easy enough to do. But I don't know how you go about randomizing the trainer AI. Like, I'd have to do some serious digging in to try and work out how we go about randomizing trainer AI to be able to make that happen. But that could actually be kind of fun, because you'll get some battles that'll be like a walk in the park, and then some where it's just like you're playing against the best competitive Pokemon battler in the world. What do we got? Coming up to the halfway mark of this sandwich, so we're 45 minutes in, near enough, on this bloody Mareep, and still no shiny. Ash! You know that Mimikyu box set that I had to break down to try to bring it home? I just found it for £10. Nice! Buy it. Do it. You won't. I mean, fuck, at that point, you want the £10 to buy it. I might actually have to break my no-buy rule. I mean, look, it's probably worth it for it only being £10. Like, that's pretty reasonable. Uh, um, God damn it, it's fucking stupid Mareep. What do we got? We got 13 minutes left on the sandwich. What's the time now? 5:08. Yeah, look, that should... This sandwich will probably be my last one, I think. And then I'll need to finish up. I've got to get Rach into town. She has an appointment in with the doctor's like 6:15. So we need to make sure that we've got enough time to leave here and there. Well, not out of stock, but expected. There's haven't removed from the website yet. Did it say like out of stock but expected? Like expected delivery or something? Or was it just, did it just say it was out of stock? What is a game purchase you regret making? Ooh. Game purchase I actually regret making. I don't think I've got too many of them, to be fair. Like, most games I've bought I've been pretty content with. Yeah, there's not many that I buy and then go, oh, like, this is pretty crap. There was... Actually, no, I lied. I have one, and it sounds so ridiculous. It was such a letdown. It was built up, like the hype that was built up around it in the lead up was awesome. And like all of, oh, you'll be able to do this and this and this. It was really like what they were promoting was like sounded amazing, and it was absolute dog water on launch, and that was AFL 23. I hate saying it because I love the sport, like Australian footy. I love it. But like at launch, they were supposed to have what they call Pro Team, which is like NBA's My Team equivalent, where you can collect the players, build your own team, play against other people online. It was supposed to have cross-play and was meant to do this and that. Well, first of all, the release date was pushed back. Then, after it got pushed back, it finally got released, but only for PC. And then like a week later, it was released for PlayStation because they had a little bit of issue, but Xbox still had problems. Xbox didn't get the game until like 4 months or 5 months after launch. And they've only recently, I think, in the last like couple of months, added crossplay. Like, it's just, it's fun to play, but it was like really buggy. All of the features that people bought it for weren't there at launch because they were advertising it and promoting it as having My Team available, or not My Team, Pro Team at launch. And it's still not in the game. I think I've seen a roadmap the other day and they said it was coming in May. So it's still going to be a couple of months before potentially we get the Pro Team. And I say potentially because, I mean, it was supposed to be there at launch and it just wasn't. So I'm not going to hold my breath and wait for it. But yeah, if I regret any game the most, it's probably that one. Exact phrase, it's out of stock, expected in stock. No longer available. Oh my god. I don't think that website has any idea what it's doing. It's like, we don't have it, but we're expecting it to come in, but you can't buy it anymore. Like, the fuck? Such a roller coaster. And what about you, Dickie? Any video game purchase you regret? I mean, that could be an interesting question for her, to be fair. Oh, we're now down by 13 in the basketball. We're losing the first game for sure. Not coming back to me. The boys just haven't settled. They're like all over the place. They're shook. Unless they can settle themselves in now and we get a run on, they're not winning this game of basketball. I've been having a ponder whilst Ash was talking about the AFL game. If I buy something on Steam and regret it, I'll refund it in the 2 hour mark. Look, I didn't refund AFL 23 because, like I said, I enjoy the sport. I still enjoyed the game, even though it was buggy. But I tell you what, by God, I was close. I was so close when I launched it and found no pro team. I was so close, so close to just refunding it and waiting till pro team come into it. But I mean, I was doing online matches and all, and I'm pretty sure I won. I think it might have been all but one of the online games that I played. Oh, we have a pink sheep. He's a little pink sheep, but it's a pink sheep. Yeah, he's actually really fucking tiny. Yeah. About bloody time. Such a little pink sheep, though. He's not the baby of the group. He's the runt. Alright, we'll see if we can find one more before the sandwich runs out. Because I definitely need to go when the sandwich is done. I've got about 6 or 7 minutes left. Yeah, 7 minutes. So we'll see if we can find, hopefully, one more if the game wants to be nice to me. Oof. One of Tassie's guys looks like it, They didn't look good. Possible shoulder injury to one of Tassie's boys. Hopefully it's just a stinger like a corky in the shoulder or something. Actually, Pixar. It could be I didn't give it enough of a go. Look at the initial gameplay, same with Dinkum. I've heard both of those names before. But yeah, I mean, as you said, it could be I didn't give them enough of a go, but generally speaking, in the first couple of hours of playing it, you'll know if you enjoy it or not. Like, if the game's got you somewhat hooked, or you're like, yeah, like, this has actually been kind of fun, or it's just something you can zone out to and just, you know, do whatever with, then the game does exactly what it's meant to do by keeping you occupied. And if it doesn't, then it's probably not for you. For me, I purchased The Vanishing of Ethan Carter for college class. It was the most abysmal experience, and I'd hardly call it a game. Yeah, right. Never even heard of it, to be truthfully honest. Come on, one more pink sheet game. You've got 4.5 minutes. Be nice to me, please. Not heard of that one, to be honest. Yeah, look, I was sitting in the same boat as Dinky. I've not heard of it. But to be fair, there's a lot of games that go by my radar that I don't know exist, because like most of the ones I play are generic big name titles. Like there's not many little like indie games or just like random spin-off side games or something like that that I play. So I mean, it makes sense that I haven't personally heard of it. Going to a college professor had it as required textbook for the class. Textbook. Like, I don't understand how that could be a thing. Like, why that was ever allowed. Because what if a particular person didn't have access to a device that was able to play it? Are they just going to fail the class because they can't have a textbook? Like, they can't be putting video games and shit into text, like into classes like that as a required thing. Like, that's just bullshit. If they require it, then the school should be paying for it. That's fucked. An old game where you walk around and discover gruesome murder scenes and use telepathic powers to figure out what happened. Yeah, right, okay. What class was this for? Well, it definitely wasn't like... I was going to say definitely not first grade English, but obviously it was like it was a college thing, but... Oh, Jesus. We got minute 22. It's not looking likely that we're going to get a second, sorry, technically a third Mareep. We've already got one. So, I mean, the one we caught today is going to be leveled up to a Flaffy. And then we'll need one more to be able to tick it over to an Ampharos. Just for a class, can't remember the name, where we analyse the different literary techniques of video game. Yeah, right, okay. Painful, I already had my 3 Mareeps from a single outbreak. Yeah, look, that's fair. Yeah, like a lot of these are very much humbling me at the moment. I had La Vesta last night take me nearly 2 whole sandwiches to get 1 shiny. I mean, I've had Sneasel and Psyduck do it to me over the course of Scarlet and Violet. So I still need them. Like, I still need those shinies, but every time I find an outbreak or something for them, I'm 2, 3, 4 sandwiches in, still no shiny. Like, fucking upwards of 1,500 encounters and nothing. So, that'd be that. Sandwich is done, no extra shiny, which is touch unfortunate. But I mean, look, we can't complain. We'll save because we ended up with a shiny out of it, so you know, that's a win. Go and have a look at the box. We ended up with 5 for the day. So we got Scyther, we got another Tarantula, which that will end up ultimately being traded out. Frostlass, Houndstone, and the Mareep, which we'll swap out now and level up. Just so we can evolve it on stream. 1,500 plus. Yeah, so when the game first came out, one of the very first outbreaks that I tried to farm was Sneasel up in the ice. And that was when I was tracking every single Pokemon I came across in an outbreak. Like, I actually had a tracker, I'd hit space or plus or whatever it was to add numbers to it. And, oh, for fuck's sake. And that one, yeah, the last time I did that before I gave up on it was like 1,540 encounters or something, and I still hadn't found one. And this was with a sandwich. So it was a sandwich and an outbreak. over 1,500 encounters. There's been multiple times with Psyduck. I think Psyduck's done me dirty like that twice. I've had an outbreak and a sandwich running. Spent 2 hours and 4 sandwiches each time, pretty much, to find nothing of like 1,500 encounters and nothing. Like, I've just got royally screwed on so many different mons. Each let students know when some of the text might have sensitive material such as nudity. Yeah, okay. I mean, at least that was kind of nice of them to go, oh, hey, just so you know, like, this has some content you might not be comfortable with or you probably shouldn't be seeing. At least they had the decency to do that, I guess. 5 isn't a bad haul for one go. I mean, look, it's all right. It's no, I ended up with 7 yesterday, to be honest, so... But there was a lot more double ups yesterday as well, so, you know, 6 of one and a half dozen of the other. You need me in your world for extra shiny luck. Yeah, something like that. I mean, if you're not going to be using your shiny luck and you want to give some to me, I will not say no to taking some of that luck. But, I mean, outside of that, we've got 4 new ones. We didn't have Scyther, we didn't have Frostlass, Houndstone, or Fluffy, so it's still baby steps forward. I need to rework out what exactly I'm up to in the sense of the full decks. Like, I've got to work out of whatever. Oh, get fucked. Melbourne just hit an almost half-court shot. 2 seconds on the clock for 3 points. Smashed it right on three-quarter time. So we're down 13 points at three-quarter time going into the last quarter. First game. Ah, it's not very good. We made some ground back in that quarter too and then give it back to him. It's unlucky. I haven't shiny hunted in a hot minute. Still tempted to join you on the shiny dex mission. Do it. Come and join me. Play the Pokemans. I mean, when it comes to most of the Pokemon, we can just like a Union Circle or something one day and share sandwiches if you're like worried about supplies. But I mean, if you're not worried about supplies, then grind them out and yeah, just kind of start filling out the decks. The way I see it is now I've now got a time limit. We know there's a new Pokemon game coming out scheduled for 2025. So I've kind of got a time limit now to pull my finger out and get this dex done, which if I go based off of this, so without any of the extra double ups, because like, so I've used Pokedex Tracker, but I do know that it's got the full decks for both Kitakami and Blueberry as well, which includes the ones that were already in Paldea, or may have already been in Kitakami. So without going through and marking off the double ups that I've already got, it says I've caught 150 prior to today. So 150 caught, and it says 700 to go. Because like this, like I said, it's got the 400 from Paldea, it's got the full 200 from Teal Mask, but I'm already going to have some of them by catching Paldea's decks. And then it's got the full 243 from Blueberry. And then you get the extra regional forms. You get like the Meowth Persian, the Meowth and Berserker, the Growlithe, the Arcanine, and the Executor. Although I'm still not really sure, how does that... Maybe it is 700. No, it was 850, wasn't it? It ended up being 850. So you got 400, 200, 243. Yeah, so that 700 to go includes all the extra double ups and stuff. So I have to like... I use that as a basis, but I want to go through and count how many different Pokemon there are so I can actually put a proper up-to-date one instead of that one that's still wildly incorrect. I want to get one that's a little bit more up-to-date, so I'll work on that during the week. But for now, we are done. The sex were not as bad as my Shakespearean with Professor. Oh god, that would have been awful. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Exactly. I will share my cookies with you if you come and join the dark side and playing the Shiny Dex missions. But anyways, before I get too distracted again, we're going to finish up for the day. So I'll flick over to my ending screen. Like I said, it's just because I've got to get Rach into town. So I've got to jump off of this, go and tuck some socks and shoes on and, you know, be ready to head in. Now, obviously, Dinky and David for the last fair while sitting here having a chat, chinwag bits and pieces. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and everybody else across YouTube that's come in today, Kick and Twitch as well. Everybody across the 3 platforms that's come to support, hang out. Very much appreciate you guys coming by to say hello. I don't know if I'm going to be on during the next week or so, just because we're going to be back at work again. Obviously, full-time work hours and whatnot makes it a little bit touch and go. So we'll see how we go. I might be on, I might not. If I am going to be on, I would be starting stream around this time. So whatever time it is for you guys at the moment, it would be around about this time that I'd be starting my stream, just because that's when it's kind of about the time I'll be getting home from work. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, for now, guys, I'm out. Very much appreciate you guys all hanging out, and I will catch you all next time. Bye for now.